You better shut the hell up before I show you who a real sinner is and I blast your ass straight to hell. What's up, y'all? I'm back with the review for Underground, Season 2, Episode 8, Old Acquaintances. And this time I didn't get it wrong. Last episode when they had the knock out, I did not realize that it was knock out. I was just trying to be fancy with it. But yeah, so I got this right. It's not old acquaintances. It's old acquaintances. I got that this time. Alright, so I got my notes here. So hopefully I ain't got to keep looking down at them and do a whole lot of doggone editing. And it's bad enough I got to edit out all my ums and so's and thes for y'all. Y'all just don't know how many edits I'll be doing on this doggone video. So it starts off with Daniel. Finally get to see him after, you know, they busted in on their reading session. And Daniel was out here sculpting out a piece of stone. I thought it looked like a headstone. I wasn't quite sure, and I didn't catch the words that was on it. If somebody caught the words, let me know. But it looks like a headstone to me. I'm not sure, but you can tell that he's just feeling around. And then they show his face. He got brand marks around his eyes. I guess that's the way they used to punish you back in the day. If they catch you reading, they would brand your eyes, so he can't see shit right about now. But he's still sculpting the hell out of this, and he's just feeling his way through it. Getting this Stephen and Wonder on. I was like, shit. And of course, they don't show us anything else of Daniel again. Like, what is up with that? How much is Bokeem getting paid? He only getting 2 minutes per episode. Okay, so yes, they go over to Kato. Kato goes into Patty's quarters. You know, of course, she pulled the gun out on him because she don't trust his ass. I still don't trust his ass either. And he brings her the book that Mr. Oh my God, what is his name? I don't forgot his name. Is it Donahue Cunningham? Or is it Dunningham? Man, I can't remember his name now. I used to know that man's name. The guy who's writing the book about Patty. And she's reading up on it. Hearing all these wonderful, glorious things he's saying. And he's still saying she's still weak as a leaf. Got all these people bowing down to her. And she's still shaky as a leaf. Every time she point a gun at somebody, she's still scared. So, of course, she getting her feelings about that shit. And Kato like, look here. Stop going after Rosalie. You ain't gonna... the black rose is making you look bad. Go after the person that you won't. Go after Harriet. And she was like, Rosalie is leading me to Harriet. That's why I need to get her. He was like, just go after her. She said, if I knew where all the safe houses were at along the route, then it'd be an easy thing for me to do. Kato say, oh, I know how we can get that information. And I'm thinking, what the fuck, Kato? I told y'all, boy, every time he take a half a step forward, that motherfucker take 100 back from me. He gonna tell her about the damn song that was scrolled into the wall of the jail cell. And she like, oh, sing it to me, boo. He gets to singing, or the drinking good, and all the other lyrics. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. I'm gonna learn this song. He gets to singing to her, and I'm like, Kato, what you really doing? Are you really helping Patty find the safe houses? Or are you trying to use her to help you interpret the song so you can find the safe houses? Either way it go, you still giving her the information. What y'all think he doing, y'all? I think Kato's still on the shady face side. That's what I think. James is in there getting all pimped out by little Miss Patty, getting his stuff together and looking all debonair. Sarah in there trying to tighten up the corset around Rosalie's belly, saying the Mrs. Susanna wants that mug snug and tight, wants her to fit back into that damn dress. This mug big as a church house right now. You trying to fit her ass into this goddamn little corset. James come in and just staring at him, and she looking at him like, little boy. Little boy, little boy, little boy. Ooh, I want to tear that hide. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here right now. So, boy, if looks could kill, little James would be 3 sheets to the wind. Stine on a boat ride down the river with August and Patty's boy. I can't remember his name either. I don't think I ever knew his name. So I'm going to call him PB. So they ride down the river with PB, and PB is like, look here, why are we out here in the open? I'm quite sure the rollers going out here looking for her by now. We easily spotted out here in the open like this. And he like, dude, just shut up. He just tossing back his liquor. Oh, he mentions that he gonna take her back to Patty. She's like, Patty who? Patty Cannon? What the hell I'm going to Patty Cannon for? So this point she finds out that it's got something to do with Rosalie. So she don't show the emotion, but I think she's happy that Rosalie ain't dead. At least I'm happy Rosalie ain't dead. So I'm thinking Stine's happy that she heard that Rosalie is alive and it's got something to do with Rosalie. Her baby ain't dead. Okay? Elisabeth is rejoining Miss Georgia up there in Pennsylvania. Miss Georgia is leading a bake sale. I think that is. She's trying to raise money because funds are getting low. And the bake sale is made by hands that are not of enslaved people. So they're not using slave labor to make them. But you know, the sale of the goods ain't going too well. While she out there, Georgia lets her know, you know, I think I'm blacklisted now by the community. It's rumors going around. Everybody seems to be looking at me different. You know, things is tightening up around her. While she's out there talking to her, some chick named Lainey roll up. And she kind of give Georgia the good old brush off too. Like, shh, yeah, I heard about you, boo. But she's trying to assure Elisabeth, you know, I'm down for a good cause. She didn't say this cause was good, but she said, I'm down for a good cause. You know, I got you. I'm going to donate. Cora back on the plantation. She's sneaking into the gin house. I'm quite sure she's looking for Noah. And she's creeping through the dark, and all of a sudden Noah snatch her up. He got her hemmed up like that. I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, choking the crap out of her. He like, hey, you done set us up. You done set us the hell up. And she's like, look, it wasn't me. It was James. He's like, what the hell are you talking about? She said, James did it. He the one told. He said, you were supposed to bring your ass back. She said, I couldn't because she wanted me to go do something else. I couldn't come back. Y'all the ones that changed the game plan. Noah say, well, you know, the only thing for us to do is take the big house. We're going to take the mistress. She's like, boy, you crazy? Y'all done lost y'all doggone mind. He's like, no, I'm going to take the mistress and you going to help. So James is in there. It's Christmas Day, and they pulling out their gifts, and TR sitting there like with this little pinstripe suit like, this is what the hell I got? And James in the back pulling out this big old black saddle he got. He like, oh, what is that? She say, baby, that's gonna go with your new pony I got you. TR like, did you buy this motherfucker a pony? You ain't get me a pony. She said, well, if you wasn't out there running around in the ground and turning up your good threads like a nigga, then you wouldn't have to worry about not getting a pony. You wouldn't have no new threads. You would have a pony. But since you tore up your threads, that's all I can get you, some new threads. Okay. So, of course, TR is feeling some kind of way about little James that took over his mama's heart. And they know they already had their little fit falling out about the sugar cubes. When he told James that he was going to let him go in 10 years after he get the plantation. Maybe. Some almost kind of, but not quite really. Okay, yeah. So yeah, they already got their beef between each other. And TR is not having it right now. Rosalie comes in and she's just looking at James, just celebrating his good little freedoms that he is afforded. And James is sitting there looking like, well, she don't look too happy with me right now. Rosalie had this death stare locked on him. She was locked on him so goddamn hard. She did not hear Susanna stop playing on that piano and walked up and she smacks the shit out of Patty. Ooh. Rosalie is like looking at Susanna now like, oh bitch, I'm about to fuck you up. Susanna say, look, you ain't supposed to be in here. Go take your ass to the kitchen. Rosalie standing there with that look on like, who gonna make me boom? Then she hit Patty again. So to prevent Patty from not getting beat up, Rosalie go ahead and leave the room. But she cut her eye back at James like, boy, woo! And she smacked the shit out of Patty just on GP. I was like, ooh, wee. So Elisabeth is going back with Harriet, and they talking about again that how the funds are running low and they need to get money to get train tickets so Rosalie and them can make it back. Because if they didn't have a train, it's going to take them a long damn time to try to make it back. And they may not make that journey. So the train is the best way for them to go. But so they running low on money. Harry tell her about a little story, how she went up to New York. Her, in her visions, was told her to go to ask this man up in New York about this money. And he was like, no. And she was like, he was an abolitionist, but he was like, $20 was too much for him. He couldn't do it. And she said she wasn't going nowhere. She sat there, she sat still, she waited, she waited, and she waited. And Elisabeth like, so he finally gave you the money? She's like, no. But all them people that was passing by me while I was sitting there waiting and asking about my story, they put money in my pocket. I got my $20 and then some. So She's like, well, shoot, when the last time you've been to church? You know, maybe we need to go pray about it. Baby. Cora and Noah stopping by the big house. Evidently, they got all the good buck niggas out there. And she has them play a game, whatever, for her own entertainment and joy. And then she invites them to the big house on Christmas. And Noah's like, yeah, these are all these motherfuckers out here trying to get up in the big house. But what they needed was somebody in the house to help them execute their plan, right? So they sizing up all the people and try to figure out who it is they could trust. And Noah's like, I really don't trust none of these people. And shoot, Cora was like, well, who the hell are we gonna trust? Shoot, we can't even trust family. Talking about James, you know. They going down the water, and Stine and them heard this gun pop off, and August and PB looking into the woods, trying to see who they could see. I'm just looking at her, looking. And while they looking, Stine jumps her ass in that water. She's saying, I can't swim, but I'm going to make it to show. I'm telling y'all, I don't know if I would have been a survivor back in those times, because I can't swim. I could jump in, but I can't swim with the damn. After doing that doggone marathon, and my feet was hurting around mile 10. I know I couldn't run those 600 miles back in the... I can't do it now. And I got on good tennis shoes and everything. Had bottles of water, got food, and it's just, oh, I don't know if I would have tried. My mind telling me right now that I would have been the one to run. Whoo! Our ancestors were strong. Our ancestors that was running on the run, they were strong, y'all. So, anywho... Stine jumps her ass in that water, and PB go after her. August sitting on the boat with his little drink, drinking up, and just watching the show. He catch up on the shore, and they don't even really tussle that much, because she's down on the ground, you know. And he goes to her, and, you know, just they wasn't really fighting, but, you know, he tussled her enough where he saw her bottle of Smell Me Up. He was like, oh, god damn it, I'm on a trip with a junkie and an alkie. Like, what the heck? Who bestowed this ill fate against me? So I'm like, damn, Stine, you still got that shit. You ain't let that shit go yet. August rolls over to Stine, and he about to make her get to the feet. And as he trying to make her get to the feet, bullets start popping off. I swear it sounded like a damn brigade was out there shooting at they butt. Stine tried to get away, and August get a hand on her and get her back in his fold, and then they all take off together, and they make it to safer area. While they walking around, PB got Stine on the rope, and he noticed that she tussling with something. I'm thinking she was trying to get the rope off, but no, she had something in her hand, and she's steady dropping on the ground, leaving little breadcrumbs, you know. And the dude is like, this is why the hell they keep finding us, because she leaving tracks. He's like, August said, nah, that ain't happening. That ain't what's going on, because look her. He picking up everything she dropping. He said, I got my own, you girl. You ain't that slick. I'm like, Stine, she trying to one up August left and right, but it just ain't working. So Noah rolls up on James while he out on his little horse ride. He out by himself. Like, James really done soaked up this life. And Noah like, look here, boy. My woman, she carried my baby, which makes that makes you uncle. Okay, so that makes us family. And you gonna have to decide, are you down for the family or not? You know, figure that out. Oh no, because he told him, he said it's like, I protects mine. I just won't let you know that. And James is like, well, no, you didn't. You didn't protect Rosalie when she was in there with Mr. Bill. He's like, what the hell you talking about? He said, all them lashes she was getting, you ain't protected them. Why you ain't protected them? Noah was like, look here, I got Mr. Bill. Trust me, I'm gonna get on that. But you, that's just gonna go on me. Like, which one you gonna do? You coming with us or not? Elisabeth goes to church. This is probably one of my favorite scenes. Elisabeth goes to church, and her and I guess a few other black women are up in there. They said the black women be less conspicuous. People don't really pay that much attention to them. If there's too many white people in there, they probably set them off. They go into this church, and Elisabeth opens up her purse. All these damn snakes come out. She steps over him so nice and gently, And people watching her walk out. Then all of a sudden, people start freaking out. People start freaking out, start around the chase. They grab the god dog on collection page. They say, baby, we finna get our own tithes and offering this up for his Sunday. Hey, shit about $100. I'm like, y'all had to go ahead. Y'all steal it from the church. They run outside, right? And they run outside, and the pastor come out. And he's like, you sent us. Stop thief. You sent us. And he's screaming and everything. George shut that rifle up on him. He said, you better shut the hell up before I show you who a real sinner is. And I blast your ass straight to hell. Y'all know I be ad-libbing. Y'all know I be ad-libbing. But I was like, y'all better go ahead on. I was like, they stole that, buddy. Oh, they are still in the Lord's riches. And shoot Harry like, hey, God forgives us for those little sins. We gotta do a little sinning, you know, for the greater good. God gonna forgive us. Don't worry about that. He knows our heart. He knows our heart. Oh, Stine, PB, and August out here slushing through the swamp waters. And all of a sudden they hear some crack over in the woods. They dug down. They dug down in the woods, and Stine is coughing and hacking and stuff. So I'm thinking, you know, she about to start going through withdrawals here. And so she asked August, like, hey, what's up with my daughter? Last time I knew she was with you, or something of that nature. And he was like, you so worried about Rosalie. What's up with your sons? Don't you got 2 sons you need to be worried about as well? Yeah, that shut Stine up. That shut her up. They get out here and somebody starts to shoot. So Rosalie in Master's old office, and she's dusting and stuff. TR comes in like, what the hell are you doing in here? You ain't supposed to be in here. And she was like, I was told to come in here to do such and such and what have you. He's like, I don't believe you. So he screams for Patty to come in. Patty runs on in. And so he about to try to knock the hell out of Patty. And he's just doing this just to get Rosalie to talk. And Rosalie snatched up his hand. And he's like, oh, I'm going to tell my mother that you even touched me. You're going to be punished like crazy for even touching me. And so James come in and is like, get your hands off of her or stop or something like that. And then Tia like, how dare you speak to me? James says, Mom. I was like, oh, my heart sunk that he keep calling this itch bay mom. I'm just like, okay. They run on out pretty much, and Rosalie tells James, boy, I came back here for you. And you in here brainwashed. And James sitting here thinking that he happy. He said, before you ran, everything was good. I was happy. And now you come back here and messing shit up. He say, I ain't gonna tell on you this time, but I ain't going with your ass. I'm letting you know that right now. I'm not going nowhere. And I'm like, James, damn, right? Stine and August sitting by the fire while PB sleep, and he just drinking and drinking and drinking. So Stine decides to unload on him what happened to her sons. You know, said Sam was hung by Massa, and so she decided to hang Massa. She didn't even think about what happened, what consequences that would give James. She said, well, maybe she did think about it and just didn't care. And August decided to go tell her, well, shit, I had your daughter right in the palm of my hands. I was set for life. Had my land paid off, but I shouldn't have had my boy out there with me. I could be teaching him something, and I'm out here putting his life in danger. I got greedy, and that's what the hell happened, right? So they shared their little moment. I'm thinking, August ass don't never get drunk. This motherfucker been drinking this whole episode. He ain't drunk yet. He was barely slurring his little words. If anything, he was more tired than he was drunk. But I was like, damn, this motherfucker is drinking. So Elisabeth learns that they did earn enough money for the training tickets. But now the thing is like whether or not they can still keep that station, that safe house up and running. And Georgia said, we're going to do it by any means necessary. We just gonna keep going. That's all I'm saying. So Stine gets up in the middle of the night, and she tell PB, look, I gotta pee. You want me to pee right here? He like, it's too foggy out here for all that, you know. She said, but you got me attached to this rope. So he's like, fine, go pee. So she goes out there into the wood, and he yanks on it to check see if she's still attached. And you hear it, right? So he goes over to where August is at. August sleeping. He starts drinking August liquor. And then he decided to pull on the rope again. This time he didn't hear her. So he followed the damn rope. Baby, Stine done got away. Stine done got away. She got that rope tied up to that damn tree. And I'm so goddamn excited. Y'all just don't understand how excited I am. Like I said, I started this season off not even liking Stine. I started off season 1 not liking Stine, and now I'm like rooting for her ass. I'm like, yes, she got away, she got away, she got away. But PB get out. He get out there on her, and he trucking her ass through the woods, through the fog, and she ducking behind trees, and he catch up on her, baby, when she's still on his ass. She hit him hard. She clocked him. She hit him. He cold cocked her ass and then smashed her head, cracked her ass right into that tree. I was like, oh, Jesus. I felt everything. When you heard that crack, I felt it all. She screamed and dropped to the ground, but she ain't going down without a fight. Stine is still fighting. Here come August. August come in to the rescue. I'm like, what is going on? He pretty much get PB up off of her. But he didn't seem like he was going to really fight until PB decided he was going to get on his back. So now August and PB are here fighting. They tussling. August picked up something. I thought it was a knife, but then I looked again. I was like, no, that's a stick. He jabbed that bitch straight all the way through his neck. PB was sitting there like, oh, shit, what just happened? August saying this happened. But shot his ass. Just for good measure. I'm going to make sure you dead right here. He looking at this thing and like, here, take your smell me stuff up. He grabbed her smell goods up and gave it back to her. And he said, we're going to have to fix that on. So she took a sniff of it. You know, this is basically just to coat the pain that's about to follow. He had to throw her shoulder back in place. Man, I've never had a dislocated shoulder. I never want to feel it. I can't imagine the pain you feel when somebody's snapping your damn shoulder back in place. But that's what he had to do for her, right? So Noah, sitting in the dark. Here come Mr. Bill. Bill look up and he said, man, I wouldn't gonna leave here without getting your ass. Bill tried to pull his gun out on him. Noah rushed him. Noah is whooping that ass. So I was like, whoop his ass. Noah, get his ass. Get his ass. And don't you let his ass wake up and breathe. And don't you dare do it. Boy, just when I said that, Noah got that doggone jock on him around his neck and just choked the breath off that motherfucker. Get him, Noah, get him. Oh, send him to an early grave. Send him to go meet his maker. Oh, I'm so happy Mr. Bill was gone. Elisabeth goes over to Lainey's house. Elisabeth done got straight gangster, y'all. I'm just telling y'all. She go to Lainey's house like, Merry Christmas, girl. I'm here for my donations. Lainey's like, it's Christmas. I'm celebrating my family. This ain't the proper time. She said, no. This is the best time to help the needy. And you said you was going to donate. My box is empty. Fill it up. What the hell you expect me to fill that up with? She said, whatever you got. Paper, coins, jewelry. Put it all in here. Just put it in the bag. Ow. It used to be my jam. Just throw it in the bag. Okay. But she told her to put the stuff in the bag. And Lainey like, girl, if you don't get the hell out of here. She said, oh, well, if you don't want to fill up my little box, I can fill up your husband's ear with some information. You know, I came here to go and hit that ass up for whatever you got. Oh, I could tell your husband who been hitting your ass up whenever he ain't around. Matter of fact, I bring him a new name. Each month I come back for you to fill my box with some more. I said, boy, Elisabeth done got straight gangster. She like, look her, you gonna pay me today, next month, until I run out of names to tell your husband who you been screwing. Merry Christmas, boo. Ho, ho, ho. Yes. So they be back at the house, the big house. And they got all of the athletic slaves together who enjoying Christmas dinner. And they sitting there, and I'm thinking, all these motherfuckers are like, they in on it. All the looks they giving, they gripping knives and holding on to empty shot glasses while, you know, Miss Susanna giving her speech. How they should be appreciating who the fuck she is, pretty much. And we gonna remember Master Tom in his absence to death and everything. And they all sitting there, I swear, everybody looked like they was about to pop off, right? Rosalie and them come in with the crew and they putting the plates down and everything. And then they flash back to Noah and Cora. And she was like, I mean, so who we gonna trust? And Noah's like, I don't trust none of these motherfuckers, right? Next you see Noah bust up in the house. Got the gun to the old Susanna motherfucking head. And I'm like, get her. Shoot her dead too. And he said, Rosalee, James, let's go. James stand up to, but don't hurt her. Soon as he said that, baby, Rosalie said, I got you, boo. Bow down, clocked him. I was like, yes, she should have did it the first doggone time. I ain't mean to hit a kid, don't hurt a kid, but knock his ass out. Get him up out of there. None of the other enslaved did anything. They didn't run away or nothing. I don't know what the fuck happened to them. Because next thing we see is Noah's carrying James' ass over his shoulder. They got old Susanna ass tied up. Cora got the wagon up there like, hey, let's roll, let's roll. They loading little James up and Susanna like, you're not going to get very far. My rollers are going to be out there on that ass. Trust me, baby. And Rosalie went off to the side and here come T.R. T.R. got the rifle. So you better let my motherfucking mama go. I was like, oh shit. Noah turned around like, boy, calm down. He cocked that doggone. What is this callback thing? He cocked it. Cocked the trigger, because that's the trigger. He cocked the damn gun. And so when he did that, Rosalie was like, T.R. He turned the gun on Rosalie. And Noah shot that ass like, da-da-da. He drops down. His gun go off. Boy, we thought Rosalie was hit, because she was like, oh shit. Oh, Rosalie wasn't hit. They looked over here, shot his goddamn mama. He didn't get her in the heart though, because she got an arm and she was like, you're not gonna get away with this. You're not gonna get away with this. We're gonna drag your ass back here and you're gonna pay for everything that you're doing wrong. And Rosalie said, hey, ain't gonna be nothing for us to come back here too. When Rosalie was around the house dusted and everything, yeah, she was putting up all those little gunpowder flares or the liquor or whatever she was doing, just like they did before when they was getting Noah off of that thing. Yes, they set that bitch off. She lit it up. She lit it up, baby. Fire, fire, fire. More fire. I was like, go ahead on, y'all. They rolled away and Rosalie is like, yeah. Then they show Stine in August. They heading back down the river. And I'm like, okay. But this time, they ain't going north. They going south. I'm like, where the fuck they going? So I'm like, are they finna go back to Macon? Everybody going back to Macon, but Macon ain't there no more. So shit, what the hell? I don't know what's going on with Stine in August, but they going back down the river. And then Georgia and Elisabeth at the house. Georgia and Elisabeth at the house, and they saying that they got somebody coming through the tunnels, and he looked like he'd been worked over really good. And they go through and open it up, and out come Kato. Looking sneaky and conniving as he can be. And I was like, no, 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 no. This is wrong. No. Kato done made his ass to the safe house, the Georgia safe house. They already was talking about how they thought they was going to have issues keeping that motherfucker standing. And now Kato and showed his motherfucking ass up there. Like, and he don't seem, I swear, he don't seem like he working for himself. He seemed like he is really helping Patty at this stage. I hope I could be wrong. You know, Kato always got something else up under his sleeve. He always do one good thing and then back it up with about 100 more bad things. Ooh, Alana Miller, you and your character. All right, y'all. That is Underground. Season 2, Episode 8, Old Acquaintance. Thank you for being patient with me. Y'all know I had a rough week. Again, I want to thank y'all for all y'all condolences and any sympathy that you bestowed upon me and in my time of need. Yeah. Peace.